Okay, so I really hope that the sound is okay up here and that you're not going to hear trucks and trailers and everything, but sure, look, I'm going to give it a go, and apologies, but I am wearing sunglasses because otherwise I'm going to be squinting and that's just weird. So, first of all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm in a slightly nicer climate than usual. It's so nice over here to just be able to sit outside and not worry about wearing a hoodie or anything like that. So definitely vitamin D puts you in better form, makes you feel better, a tan makes you feel better. So I've been here now a week and I'm flying. I've gotten a ton of people asking me about, have I tracked my macros while I'm away? Have I worked out every day? Have I been really strict? You know, all that type of stuff. And I think if you've been following any of my Snapchats or anything like that, I've been really conscious to make it very clear that this is the most balanced holiday I've ever had. I haven't been one extreme or another. So for me, previously holidays always kind of meant like binge and just eat whatever the hell you want. So normally I would eat like starter, main course, dessert, eat whatever I wanted during the day, like crisp sandwiches for lunch and biscuits and you name it. That to me was holidays. And this year I really didn't want to do that because number one, I'd worked so hard before I came away, and secondly, I just kind of feel like I'm over that stage where it's one extreme or the other. I really don't need to have those extremes, you know. I'm not on or off. It's not a diet, it's completely a lifestyle for me now. So yeah, so this is what I've done, I suppose, to stay on track. First question I kept getting asked was, have I calculated or have I tracked my macros while I've been away? And the answer to that is yes. The reason I've tracked my macros while I've been away is not because I, want to continue to lose body fat. I know I'm probably going to have gained some, but not a lot. And the main reason is because I just want to keep an eye on what I'm eating, because over here I'm out of routine. It's hard for me to know the kind of calories that are in foods. It's different brands, you're not used to it. So that's the main reason why I tracked. Most days I have kept within my calorie allowance. My macros haven't been great. It's really weird because I'm eating out more. My carbs are way down, but my fat is way up. Now my protein is always there or thereabouts because I'm really conscious of that. But look, it's a week. It's not that long for your macros to be not exactly on point. But the one thing I've really struggled with is getting my protein intake in, and I swear it's because I'm not eating the Kerrigan's turkey burgers. I obviously eat way too many of them. I'm really struggling. Another thing that I'm finding hard is the Greek yogurt over here is all full fat. It's really hard to get a low fat Greek yogurt. And the protein content isn't as good as the Glenisque and the Liberty or whatever it's called. It's really weird. It's less protein, a lot more fat, and quite high in carbs as well. So just one to bear in mind if you are planning on tracking and you're coming to Spain. Don't be relying heavily on the Greek yogurt because it is slightly different back home. So another thing that I have gotten asked a good few times is about training. And have I trained and where did I train? And I've obviously been down to Marbella loads of times, and so I know the area quite well. About 2 years ago and last year I trained in Ultimate Performance, which is down in San Pedro, and it is the best facility in Marbella by far, or whatever, it's not Marbella but close enough. It's amazing, it's a fantastic facility and I love training there. This year I haven't gone down for a couple of reasons. Number one, it's €100 for a week for training, which, look, it's a week, it's not that bad, but it's still pretty expensive. If you're going to go every day in the week and you're really, really intense about your training, go to Ultimate Performance. It is amazing. It's just to see it alone, it's amazing. And one of my lovely followers on Snapchat mentioned to me about a new gym over here called Finner Gym. And it's basically the FlyFit equivalent. So it's pay as you go. You can pay by the day or the week. And for a week it was only €15. So I figured I had to go down and try it out and see. Finner Gym is perfect for a holiday gym. It has everything that you need. It's pretty similar to FlyFit. It's air conditioned and it's only €15. So I was onto a winner there. So I decided I was going to go there, mostly because they open really early. So they open at 6 in the morning. And anyone that knows me knows I'm an absolute tanaholic, so I did not want to waste my day waiting for the gym in San Pedro to open and not getting back until like 12 or 1 in the day and wasting like a good 2 hours of solid tanning time. So I decided to go with this inner gym, and I've been training there now since last week, and I have to say it's brilliant. Really good, perfect for what you're looking for. Obviously doesn't have every single piece of equipment under the thumb, but it's all really good quality equipment. And I've gotten some really good workouts in. So I've trained every day bar one, and on that day I did lower my calories. And yeah, I've trained mostly because number one, I really enjoy training. Number two, I didn't want to take a full week or 10 days break from the gym and then go back and everything would hurt again. I don't want that feeling. And so I decided, yeah, you know what, it'll allow me, if I train really hard and intense in the morning, it's going to allow me to have the glass of wine at night, the gin, maybe the extra dessert, things like that probably wouldn't fit my macros, but I'm not going to worry about them too much if I've trained. So one thing I have noticed over here is it's really hard to get good supplements. So if you go into like the Supercore, which is like the Spar equivalent, or you know, petrol station, there are no protein shakes, there are no protein bars. Now the gym does have a vending machine and it's fine, the options that are there, but yeah, definitely if you are coming over and you're going away and you are planning to train, maybe do throw a couple of extra sachets away in your bag, because that's one thing that I thought would be very easy and very accessible over here, and it's really not. Alcohol is the next thing. People are asking me, have I been enjoying myself, have I been going out, have I been having wine, things like that, and the answer is yes. So I'm not a huge boozer, I'm just really not that into going out and getting absolutely hammered and not being able to remember my name. I've been there, done that, and I'm over it now. I'm too old for that shit. So this year has definitely been a lot more chilled. You know, I've had a glass of wine or two with dinner every night, a couple of gin and tonics, which are my new drink of choice, and I've just been really enjoying myself, but not feeling the need to get absolutely hammered or go out in the absolute tear. I'm just having a really balanced holiday. While you're away, what do I recommend if you want to stay somewhat on track? First of all, just know yourself and admit to yourself that you're going on holidays. It's 1 or 2 weeks out of a 52-week year. Look, if you don't lose weight, or if you put on a little bit of weight, or you put on a little bit of body fat, it's not the end of the world. It's nothing that 2 or 3 weeks, once you're home, strictly tracking your macros and busting out your workouts, isn't going to undo. So I think the most important thing is to remember to enjoy it. You don't want to come home from holidays and go, oh, I wish I had that extra donut, or I wish I had that extra glass of wine, or whatever the case may be, whatever your vice is. You don't want to come home and regret anything or not doing anything just for the sake of a centimetre on your hips. Secondly is do your research before you go. So I had done my research on gyms and I know the area quite well. But I do know if you're going to somewhere you haven't been before, gyms and shops, things like that, they mightn't be within your reach, so you may have to rent a car, or you may have to look up public transport, things like that. And I think if you know all them before you go, that's really helpful, because obviously over here you may not have Wi-Fi, you may not have internet, so at least if you have the information before you go, you're already half the battle is done. Piece of advice number 3 even is about supplements and bringing stuff with you. So loads of people are asking me, can you take whey on the plane and check it, or in hand carry and things like that. So with me on this holiday, I took a number of things. Number 1 was the Macroqueen Flave Drops for my yogurt, because I knew I'd be getting my hands on some form of Greek yogurt, and that has definitely, it helps so much. It's a really good quick snack that you can have, and getting your protein in. So I've taken them with me. I also took some sachets of peanut butter and almond butter. Now I actually haven't used them because my fats have been so high every day from everything else that I'm eating. I also took some whey sachets from Macroqueen, and they're just really handy. Took one for every day and I have used it. If I'm being really honest, I would probably throw in an extra few if I were you, because I've really struggled with getting my protein intake in, and you know, if I had had an extra few sachets, I would have dumped them into the yogurt and things like that just to up it, but I was rationing, so I couldn't. So I've taken some protein bars with me as well. So I took some Quest bars and Fulfill bars, and that's all I really took with me supplement wise. I did take apple cider vinegar. So I had a few people asking me and I did take it, and I'm so glad I did, because honestly when you're away you're eating foods you're not used to, your body is a bit all over the place anyway, and that has just kept me bang on track. I'm so happy I did it. The only other advice I can give about staying on track is to just really take it easy, don't worry about it. The heat over here, you do tend to eat less, so I have been finding that I probably get to 4 o'clock and all I've eaten all day is maybe a protein shake and breakfast, and I get to 4 o'clock and I'm ravenous and I'm going, why am I so hungry? And it's like, because you haven't eaten already today. So it is, look, just be prepared. You're going to be out of your routine, you're not going to be eating the normal food that you're eating, and I think once you understand that and realize that, then you're in a much better position. Holiday isn't a green light for eating whatever you want whenever you want. If you wouldn't normally have crisps with your lunch at home, why would you have them here? You know, the sandwich or the slim or the chicken burger or whatever it is that you're gonna have is more than enough. If you are going away and you want to have a blowout holiday and eat all the food and absolutely everything, do it. Go ahead and do it. Just be prepared. Don't come home and go, oh my god, what have I done? You know, I've gained X amount. Be prepared for it. Mentally prepare yourself and go, okay, that's fine. They're my top tips for staying on track. I am now going to go and enjoy that fabulous sunshine and top up my tan, and I will see you guys when I get home, when this video will be updated, because I did take my laptop. So yeah, I'll see you guys when I get back, and hopefully I retain my tan for longer than a week. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, give a thumbs up. Make sure to catch me on my social media channels, and yeah, if you have any questions or anything like that, leave a comment below or catch me on Instagram, and I'll be more than happy to answer any of your questions. So I will talk to you guys in the next video.